Check it out, it's snowing again. It's early, so I'm not gonna do too much yet, but I just wanted to point it out. It's snowing again. It's cold. Asheville, what's going on? Now you can really see it. And I was just out in the thick of it. Had to make a quick little trip over to the store to get like toothpaste and all that kind of stuff. My tooth isn't feeling too great, so hopefully it passes. But I'm up early and I'm ready to start the day. Got a cool Instagram post up this morning out there in the snow. Got a cool little picture of the snow coming down in the alley. And I guess since I'm up, I'm starting the day early. I started off the, and I'm gonna finish off a message, but I kind of started off the day with Instagram just talking about expect the unexpected and don't be afraid to pivot. And that's been something that's sort of been a theme of not only this business, but in particular this past week or so. We've been pivoting, we've been changing, and we've been making slight adjustments, not huge ones, but these slight adjustments that help us to stay on balance. So I'm excited to see exactly what comes to fruition, especially today. Zach and I are going to be meeting after our big meeting yesterday. That was absolutely amazing. I'm so excited about all these mixtures and these blends and where we can go with it, and these other ideas that we have about how we can easily incorporate these superfood blends into other products that we don't really have to come up with like other things. We just have to incorporate them. So it's really cool to see where all of this is going. And throughout all of this, so much of it has been unexpected. I sat here a year ago today wondering how the fuck I'm gonna grow this business. And now I have a pretty clear idea of where we need to go. But I'm not afraid to say, scrap that plan, on to the next. Let's have a great day. Oh yeah, and I didn't bring you guys out in the snow because you remember the last time that we tried to do trotters in the snow with the camera? Yeah, I almost ruined the lens. I did ruin a trotter, and if I have to say that there were any regrets from 2017, that might have been one of them. Take that back, take that back, take that back. It was hella fun. No regrets. Quite different. Oh, in the store, back with Zach. Hey, we'll go say hi to SethCon, and then we're gonna have a little meeting. Hey SethCon.
Hey, what's up, man? How's it going?
Pretty good. This is Zach.
This is Zach. Yeah, nice to make your acquaintance.
Yeah, you too, man.
Yeah.
Look, now we have the first time that you guys met on Stone.
Yeah, good.
I see you on there with your slam dunks and stuff. And
yeah, we haven't been dunking lately.
No more daily dunks, but that's okay.
Dunking spreadsheets.
Wow, that's
what
good.
we're dunking.
Means business is good.
Yeah, you do dunk the. You could do the daily dump, as in like when you like
Daily dump?
go and like
Go in
dump
the bathroom.
Well, I usually do that at home. Yeah, that's like after coffee, cigarette, and a daily dump. Cool. What do you guys up
Used to be at my place, and Seth would clog the toilet because he didn't know about the double flush.
That's how he got a plunger.
Oh,
you know, he didn't have a plunger before, so
Didn't even have a plunger.
yeah, you know, lesson learned in the moment, solution oriented.
Yeah,
Exactly.
plungers are key.
What are y'all up to?
We're just gonna talk.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Cool. Recording, yes it is. Cool. So just finished up that meeting with Zach. I feel like a lot of meetings in, and we want to start moving forward and not just meeting So we have some good action steps in plan. Essentially what it comes down to, I didn't want to leave the camera rolling this whole meeting because they can get a little repetitive, but essentially what it comes down to is we need to figure out 3 big things. First, what product we're actually making. I have a good idea of what we need to make, the different product types that we need to make, and the conditions or the targeted effects that we want to shoot for, but I don't necessarily know what's going to go into those to make them happen. That's where Jenny comes into play. So we need to figure out that as a big first goal. The next thing that we need to figure out is how we are handling financials. Financials are obviously like the lifeblood of the business, and if we don't know necessarily how we're going to handle the expenses of this new entity and this new venture, then we won't know what to do when those expenses arise. So second is the finances. Lastly, we need to figure out roles and responsibilities, checks and balances. I've figured out over this past year of working with other people that these checks and balances and these clear roles and responsibilities are so important to growth, because if you know those going into things, it's really hard to figure out you know, what to do when maybe people don't agree and all these sorts of things. So 3 big things that we need to figure out. I'm really excited for us to get those done over these next couple of weeks, share with y'all that process, and come out with some amazing products to share with you guys, hopefully super soon.
Like slice it up really small.
Alright, so in that last little thing when I was ranting at you guys and walking down Lexington, I walked right past Danielle and Alexa, who was here.
We're like waving really big. And then we like went out and we're like, well, and you were like really intently vlogging.
Yeah, I was in it. So we just got finished with a blog meeting. We're working on starting our intern program, and we're also working on taking some of the responsibilities from this blog and putting them like on Alexa, on Natalie, and things like that.
Yeah,
so
which is exciting.
Yeah, so that's not like a bottleneck on me, because I'm not very good at stuff that I've never done. Well, I'll take that back. I am good sometimes at things I've never done before, but if somebody else knows what to do, I'd rather them like do it than me like try to figure it out.
Yeah.
So blog meeting is alright, so what up, future Will and future Joe Liz and future people of the Blue Ridge Nation. Hopefully this has all been getting figured out, but one of our friends just got their Instagram all messed up. So let's all put out some big love, and I'm talking to the vlog. Let's put some big love out there, and hopefully 3 weeks from now all of this is resolved. And if not, hopefully 3 weeks from now we have made some big strides to get our friend back to the level that she was at. So that's all I'm gonna share. I'm not gonna drop any names, but it's a little nerve-wracking. Do you have any words of wisdom, Joe Liz?
Yeah, just in case it's because of spam. If you don't like someone, just ignore them and block them and unfollow them. Do not excessively mark their account as spam and get their account pulled just because you don't like them, because that's kind of a D-bag move.
Yep, 100% agreed. Keep to your own business. But like at one point, like last year, I get a text message from, I think it was you, Joe, Mallory, and Seth, like all within 5 minutes, saying, "Did you delete the Instagram?" And I'm like, what? So I like go onto Instagram, and it's like, you know, like I'm logged out, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I try to log in, and then like all it did was like make me like verify my phone number, and then the page came back. But like I remember like how freaked out I was in that, like, you know, 20 minutes or whatever.
Everybody couldn't see it for that amount of time.
I don't know. It was weird. It just needed to verify my cell phone number. That's all it made me do. But like,
I wonder if it like froze your account while you needed it, until you verified.
Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it freaked me out so bad, and I remember that feeling. So like when you sent me that, I like had like flashback back to that. I used to make fun of people for taking selfies.
Take a seat. Oh no, not selfies.
I used to be like, oh yeah, look at that person taking a selfie. But that's changed.
Like, what do you mean? Like for Instagram or what?
No, like I just like wouldn't, like I like up until probably 2015 never like even took a selfie of myself. I thought that was like conceited. And now I'm like,
yeah,
oh.
You carry a camera.
Exactly. It's like, look how the tables have turned.
Yeah, now you're riding this road with like a fucking camera vlogging yourself in the other.
And smoothies somehow.
Yeah, but like, you know, it's worth it when you have a greater purpose.
Exactly.
Like, you know,
Exactly.
When you love, you know, something, then it's different. It changes things.
Exactly.